Disappointment, idea, planning, failure, disappointment, idea, planning, failure, disappointment, idea, planning, failure, disappointment. But then you stumble across this video, and I'm going to start by saying I can relate to you, and I know that a lot of people can. There's a lot of men, dudes, for you American people, watching this video and just thinking, where am I going in life? There is a lack of drive, a lack of purpose in my life in order to make anything fulfilling. It's pretty dire. That cycle that I repeated at the start of this video, it's very prevalent, you know, especially with guys that want to be ambitious and have a lot of goals that they want to achieve, but they keep setting themselves up for failure. There's a lot of things that we don't realise that could be attributing to the problem, feeling disappointed in ourselves over and over again, planning how we're going to get out of this rut. But then once that little phase of motivation wears away, we slowly but surely creep back into that hellish rut that we just can't seem to get out of. It's never ending. Until now. Because there's lots of individual things that helped me get out of my rut, and I'm going to share them with you, and I know that this is going to help you. It's a mixture of lots of little things that you might be doing that could be causing your downfall. The coffee, the consumerism, the scrolling, the needless purchase of stupid items. Also, we can feel a bit of that overused, might I say, word, dopamine. It's the lack of exercise, the video games, the lack of social interaction. Where is the confidence? Where has the confidence really gone? There's too much misinformation out there nowadays. You're told multiple different things on the daily on different topics. And frankly, it's becoming hard to even know who to trust now. And you're probably wondering, why should you trust this random Scottish just sitting having a chat with you? But I will say the reason I am trying to help you is because I've been in that position multiple, I don't think you quite understand how many times I have been in that position. It's concerning. But sometimes we regress, we go back into that hole, but there is ways out. And firstly, we're going to talk about your bad habits. Let's start with your nutrition, the processed foods, the fast food, the coffees, the energy drinks, the lack of any food that does not come from this earth, the lack of veg. Yes, me and you both know that your diet can sometimes be just filled with rubbish. Even if it's not all the time, you do go through phases where you're just eating rubbish. Am I right? I mean, tell me I'm not right. I've got you there. I've got you there, son. So what is the solution to fixing these bad dietary habits? It's not just bad for our body, it's bad for our bank account. The amount of money that we must spend on fast food and poisoning our body on this stuff is ridiculous, frankly. But there is simple steps we can take to fix it. Delete all the food apps on your phone. Delete Just Eat. Delete the Domino's app. Whatever the hell, Deliveroo, Uber Eats, whatever, right? All of them, they need to go, because that temptation is just always going to be there. Every time you see that app, can't be bothered cooking a meal, you're just going to want to scroll on the menus of Just Eat and then convince yourself that it's the right thing to do because you're tired and you can't be bothered cooking. And this would be my number one tip on how to fix your diet: meal prep. So to give you an example, I cook twice a week. I cook on the Sunday night and I cook on the Thursday night. The Sunday night meals are for the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. The Thursday night meals are cooked for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we just repeat. So we're only cooking twice a week for about an hour and a half each time, but we're getting in about 2 to 3 meals per day. And the other foods we fill the diet with are healthy snacks and maybe meals that we do not need to cook. When you feel like phoning a Domino's, instead go into your fridge and grab a meal that you've cooked. It's as easy as that, and you might just need to heat it up in the microwave. You can make these meals filled with healthy, nutritious ingredients, and it's just gonna make you feel so good. You're just gonna feel energized. You're not gonna feel fatigued. Why do you think you feel like shit all the time? You feel like sleeping all the time? It's because you're consuming rubbish food. It really has a hellish effect on your body. So being able to just fix your diet is gonna be a step into just making you feel 10 times better. And I just want to put a wee side note on caffeine. So fair enough having a couple cups of coffee a day, but it's when we're consuming multiple energy drinks, about 10 to 15 coffees a day, that's when it gets a bit much. Your body is gonna rely on that fake energy source, and it's just going to crave it at every turn if we don't cut it out somehow. So reducing your caffeine intake, yes, it's going to suck for about a week when you're actually doing it. You're going to want to regress back into that fake energy filled void that you've been living in for years. But remember, the benefits, if you do this, your body's going to be thriving off real energy, and you're just going to feel 10 times better. So now it's time to talk about your physical health and fitness. Get a gym membership. You will not regret that one single bit. It is going to be one of the best things for you. The lack of masculinity nowadays is pretty jarring compared to what it used to be. And deep down within men, just biologically, we are meant to feel that competitive nature. We want that respect within ourselves. Even if you don't feel that you do have that, every man has it inside them. How much greater do you think you would feel if you just bettered yourself in that way? You went to the gym, you pushed yourself. Going to the gym and training has crazy links to evidence and reduction of anxiety and stress. Plus, you're just gonna feel good. Sweating out in the gym for a couple hours with all that healthy food that just fuels you, your confidence, as I said at the start, it's just gonna skyrocket. Oh, brother, it's gonna be biblical. I cannot wait to see you in your final form. You are gonna be a god of unfathomable proportions. The nutrition, the gym. You're gonna look at yourself in the mirror and you're gonna be like, Jesus, what have I done? I've created a monster, and you are gonna feel amazing. And all you need to do is a couple things. Yeah, they're pretty crazy changes in your life, but the whole point in this video is to not overcomplicate it. We've taken two things. We've taken your training and your nutrition, and we're combining them to create a person that you don't even recognize yet. You are going to be the man that you've always wanted to be. If you want something to follow in the gym, my workout programs are linked in the bio. And that leads me to my final part in this video. The third and final step that you will take in this journey, I like to call Protocol 3. So Protocol 1 was your nutrition, Protocol 2 was your training and fitness. Protocol 3 is everything else. Protocol 3 is the list of non-negotiable tasks that you're going to set yourself to do every single day. That is going to help you become beyond what I just explained. If you are able to lock down all of these components, you are just going to feel like a god. Like, I know this sounds mental, right? But imagine like an army of you guys just bringing it back, crawling out the depths of hell. You know what I mean? Just in this rut, and then you just step out and you just start achieving everything in life. You just start banging accomplishments out, just like, yeah. Protocol 3 is a list of miniature tasks that are definitely doable every single day if you put your mind to it. So let's rhyme them off. Meditation, between 10 minutes and 30 minutes every single day. Mindfulness, this is gonna make you calmer. It may not work for the first week or so, but after a few weeks of doing this, you will surely feel the benefits. If you're someone who is stressed, then this is a must. 8 to 10,000 steps every single day. Getting yourself out of the house, going walks, keeping those fitness levels high. Yeah, you can go to the gym and bang out some weights, but I'm talking about your physical fitness levels. You want them to be solid as well. No at all. You want your testosterone to be high, you gotta stop just sitting in your room ripping the heat off it. Scroll to page 79 on a website that wouldn't want to even be associated with. None of that. It has to end. Just fight the urge, have some self-control, have some willpower to just fight off these cravings. These demons are constantly pulling you in, and you just have to say no. Slap the shit out of those demons. No money spent on pointless things. All these clothes, all these video games, all these computer setups that you think you need. Save that money and invest it in a business. Become self-employed. Fair enough, if you're in a job that you really enjoy, then you can just stay in that. But if you really want out of a dead-end job that you hate, why don't you start something on the side? Don't quit your job, but start something at the same time as it, and as soon as the income surpasses that of your dead-end job, then branch out, leave, invest all that money you've been wasting on cam girls and Gucci belts, TV subscriptions, video games, microtransactions, and put it into something that's going to make you money in the long term. It's an investment not only in yourself, but in your financial longevity. You want to be financially free, then we have to think about these kind of things. And the last one, stop wasting your time on social media. If you're watching videos for self-help, self-improvement, yes, that is absolutely fine. As long as you're taking something from those videos and taking action with them, then that's perfect. There's nothing wrong with that. What I mean is, it's all the information that you don't really care about, but you just scroll on Instagram, you scroll on TikTok, you just want to see what people are up to. But do you really want to see people are up to, or is that just because these apps are telling you that? It's the mindless scrolling, the late nights. It's almost like hypnotizing sometimes when you're scrolling on these things. I thought I was only scrolling for about 5 minutes, but 2 hours later, you're still sitting on TikTok. And this is bad for your mentality, because you're going to see these people proclaiming that they have better lives than you. You're going to see these people having fun. Everyone posts the highlights on social media. But always remember, what we've been through, like what we talked about at the start, a lot of people have been through that. They just won't want to show it. So it's time to put some locks on your apps, or put the phone down, or just stop yourself from doing it, because it is poisoning your brain. We need this. We need this thing. I feel good, man. I just know you're gonna kill it. I just know it. I just know it, bro. You nearly got me in tears. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. I've only just started being consistent on YouTube, so expect new videos every week. And yes, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.